My name is Riley Thompson. I'm 29, grew up in a quiet suburb outside San Diego. Moved to LA for a marketing job at a tech startup in Santa Monica. Typical Cali girl. Yoga on the beach at sunrise. Iced lattes, dreams of a Pinterest perfect life. I met Jake Harlan through a mutual friend at a rooftop bar in WeHo. He was 31, software engineer at a mid-sized firm in Culver City. Tall, charming smile. Always wore those fitted button-downs that screamed. Stable, but fun. We clicked. Fast late-night drives up the PCH. In and out dates, binge-watching Netflix on his couch in Venice. He called me babe in that low, easy way that made my stomach flip. After 14 months, he proposed on a Malibu cliff at sunset. The ring. A stunning 1.5-carat solitaire, classic round cut, platinum band. I said yes before the words even left his mouth. Posted the pics on Instagram. He put a ring on it. Hashtag future Mersharon. Likes poured in. Everything felt like a dream. Wedding was set for 3 weeks later. Venue, a chic vineyard in Temecula vine-covered arches. String lights, 300 guests. My dress was a custom lace number from a boutique in Beverly Hills. His family flew in from Texas. Mine from San Diego. Rehearsal dinner was booked at Nobu Malibu. It was all coming together. Then, 2 weeks before the big day, his phone lit up while he was in the shower. I wasn't a snooper, never had been, but the preview text popped. Finally got your ring back. Told you she'd say yes, LOL. From Emily, his college ex. The one he barely mentioned. My heart slammed against my ribs. I opened the messages. Old thread from 4 years ago breakup era. Then fresh ones from last month. Emily, hey stranger. Found your old engagement ring while packing up my apartment. Half the cost was my parents' gift, so I kept it. Want it back. No drama. Jake, yeah, actually, that'd be great. Got something special planned. Emily, oh, proposing again. She's a lucky girl. Photos attached my hand with the ring from the proposal post. Emily, damn, same ring. Looks better on her TBH. Congrats, Jake. The ring he'd slipped on my finger in Malibu. It was the one he'd bought for Emily in college. She'd kept it after they split. She returned it recently. And Jake, thinking why buy new when this one's paid for, recycled it for me. I sat on the edge of the bed, ring in my palm, feeling like I'd been gut punched. When Jake came out toweling his hair, still smiling like nothing happened, I held it up. Explain. His face drained of color. Riley, how did you? Doesn't matter. Just tell me why you proposed with your ex's ring. He sank onto the couch. It wasn't like that. Emily messaged out of nowhere. The ring was just sitting there. I saved like $5 grand. Thought you'd never know. And you loved it, right? You said it was perfect. Perfect. Because I didn't know it was her sloppy seconds. My voice cracked. You let me walk around bragging about the perfect ring, while it was literally recycled from your failed engagement. He started crying actual tears. Babe, I love you. Not her. This was stupid. Family would lose it if we canceled. Mom already booked flights. Please. Let's just get through the wedding. We can get a new ring after. I stared at him. The guy I'd planned my future with. The one who'd promised forever. Then I smiled cold, calm. Okay, we'll get married. But on my terms. The next 2 weeks were held disguised as normal. I smiled at fittings, hacked the ants, posted cute countdown stories. Inside, I was shattered. Told my best friend Mia everything over wine at her place in Silver Lake. She said, dump his ass. I said, not yet. He needs to feel this. Wedding day arrived. The vineyard looked magical golden, our light. Lavender fields, a string quartet playing. Guests in sundresses and suits. Jake in a navy tux, looking relieved, thinking I'd forgiven him. Ceremony started. Vows exchanged. Then the ring exchange. The officiant smiled. Jake placed the ring on Riley's finger and repeat after me. I froze, raised my hand. Hold up. Everyone, can I have the mic for a sec? Music cut. 300 pairs of eyes on me. I pulled a small black box from my bouquet. I'd swapped it in secretly. Inside, the ring. But now the inside band had fresh engraving. I'd gotten done at a shady jeweler in downtown LA. Emily's reject, returned and re-rejected. 2026. I held it high. So Jake proposed to me with this ring in Malibu. Turns out, it's the exact one he gave his ex, Emily, back in college. She returned it last month. He figured, hey, free ring. And gave it to me instead of buying something new. Thought I'd never find out. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Phones whipped out. Jake's mouth opened, closed. Riley, please. I cut him off. No, your turn to listen. I walked over, slipped the ring onto his right ring finger like a frat boy promise ring. Since you love recycling, here you go. Keep it on your right hand. Let it remind you every day that some things aren't worth reusing. His mom gasped dramatically, clutching her pearls. His dad muttered, what the hell, son? My cousins started slow clapping. Mia rushed up, grabbed my arm. I looked at Jake one last time. You wanted to save money, congrats. You just saved yourself from a lifetime of lies. Then I turned, dress swishing, and walked down the aisle alone. Guests parted like the Red Sea. Some cheered quietly. Jake yelled my name, started after me, but his groomsmen held him back. Mia had my car waiting suitcase in the trunk, engine running. I slid in. We peeled out. Behind us, pure chaos. Videos went viral before I even hit the freeway. TikTok clips captioned Brad exposes recycled ring at altar. Racked up millions of views. 6 months later, Jake still wears the ring on his right hand, too embarrassed to explain. He tells people it's vintage. His family blames me. She humiliated him publicly. Emily saw the clips. Posted a laughing emoji story. Karma hits different. Me, I moved to Austin for a promotion new job. New apartment overlooking Lady Bird Lake. Started dating again. Met Ethan at a coffee shop downtown. Sweet, no baggage. When he proposed 6 months in, he got down on one knee with a brand new emerald cut diamond, zero history. I cried real tears this time. But the story doesn't end there. 8 months after the wedding that never was, my phone rang. Unknown number. Riley, it's Emily. I almost dropped the phone. Jake told me everything after the blow up. And I'm sorry, but there's more you should know. She paused. He messaged me right after your proposal pics went up. Said the ring looked perfect on you, but he was still hung up on me. Wanted to meet for closure. We hooked up a few times secretly. He was using you as the safe option while keeping me on the side. The ring, he laughed about how you'd never suspect. My blood ran cold. I've got screenshots, voice notes, the works. If you want, I can send them. Or post them. Let the world see who he really is. I sat in silence, staring at the Austin skyline. Part of me wanted to burn it all down, forward everything to his boss. His mom blasted on Reddit. But then I thought about the girl I'd been. The one who cried over a recycled ring. Now I was free. No, I said, don't send them. Don't post. Let him carry his own garbage. I hung up. Sometimes revenge is public humiliation. Other times, it's just walking away and letting karma finish the job. I blocked the number, turned off my phone, poured a glass of wine, looked at my new ring fresh, mine, no ghosts, smiled. Because some rings aren't meant to be recycled, and some men aren't meant to be husbands.